Hey guys, welcome back to Mac Farms. You'll never guess what we're doing today. Well, we're chopping corn silage. I'm here, I got the 4253. I got a wagon behind me. We're running all three wagons today, the two 970 Gales and the newer Dion wagon. Dad's pulling the Dion right now with the chopper. I'm just waiting for him to fill it up and we'll switch out. So my uncle's got the other 970 at the blower right now. So we're running the three wagons. It works pretty good. You can kind of keep the blower and the chopper going, most of the time, and then I'll just shuttle a wagon back and forth. We're at the closest field to the farm of corn that we're going to do. As we get further out, there might be a little bit more wait time on one end or the other, the blower or the chopper, but that's just the way it is. I don't know if you had a fourth wagon, if it would help or not, because it's still only me to shuttle them back and forth. So I think we're all right the way we are running things right now. So yeah, this field is a little bit drier than the other two fields. We got three fields of corn, and this is the first one that we planted. I don't remember exactly how many days it was after this field was planted that we planted the other two, but it must have been a week or so. So the other two are probably just about right. This one here might be a little bit on the dry side, but it is what it is. We'll chop them and put them in. We're hoping for a little bit more than last year. There's only about half an acre more corn than last year, but last year we had a lot of trouble with the crows picking the seed out of the ground, and not so much this year. So we're hoping that makes up for it. And this little silo is just about empty, or we might as well call it empty. So we're kind of hoping that it fills it. So anyway, that's done here. So I'm going to pull up and switch out this load. Whew. All right, off he goes again. So I back up, for those of you that don't know, I back up when I hook up the wagon because I extended out the tongue. So it's like you put on the hitch easier. And it looks like my uncle is actually got that load blown off. Takes a little longer to fill the new wagon compared to the old wagons. It's a little bit bigger, so sometimes he can kind of catch up if he's got the old wagon at the blower and Dad's got the new wagon on the chopper. And then it works the opposite way when the big wagon is at the blower. So anyway, we'll deliver this wagon to him here, and he can blow it off. No, hanging on that. Well, I lucked out that time. I didn't get out of the cab to unhook that wagon. He was there. Alright, so I just had to get out of the cab to hook that one on. I guess I didn't really save much getting out of the cab, after all. So I gotta drive up to this wagon and hook onto this one and pull that out the field. Lots of getting in and out. So he's not going to be anywhere near ready for this one because I literally just hooked on another wagon for him. So we'll have a couple minutes, I guess, at least. Kind of relax. Like I said, this is the closest field to the farm, so we're not traveling very far anyway. I'm pretty much there already. But the other fields are at least twice as far, so, you know, none of them are real far, I guess. The farthest one's probably a kilometer. Anyway, that's, I should back up a little bit. Alright, he's doing those 2 rows there, so for some reason he miscalculated or something. He's got 2 rows there by themselves. And yeah, he'll probably go down the other end. Anyway, the cows are still out. They'll be coming in probably pretty soon. It's getting kind of colder now. Leaves have all changed and they're kind of falling off now, so I don't really do a whole lot of video on the cows and whatnot, but I figured I'd mention it. They're still outside, at least in the daytime. We've cut them in a few nights now. And I think there's been a day or two where there's been some kind of, you know, poor weather event, I guess, going on, so we kept them in then too. But for the most part, they're outside. They actually really enjoy outside, it seems like, this time of year, just because it's, you know, cooler. They don't mind the heat so much because there's no heat. It's cool. Not so much grass and stuff to eat, though there is a little bit. But they just like to get outside out of the barn and get a little bit of exercise, I guess. And then they come in to eat, so. They come in to get milk, whatever, in the evening. So anyway, let's see. That's coming up there. Yeah, wagon's not even close to full, so we'll probably do another pass, another side, and yeah. So anyway, we'll catch up with you guys later, I guess. Well, as you can see, we got the first field all cleaned off. I think that's just got a little tiny bit up at the other end here. It's just cleaned up before we go to the next piece, but yeah, I can see him up there now. Gonna jump to him there. Yeah, just like 1 or 2 rows at the very end, just the way the field is shaped. Then we'll move on to the next one. I thought I'd better check back in. I did say that I was going to. So we're chopping the second field right now. Dad is behind me. You can see him right there. Looks like he's done too. Just as soon as you get doing something, you gotta do something else. So I gotta switch loads again. Here we go. Anyway, I guess that's enough for one video. This will be probably the last real field work we do of the year. I don't know if there's anything else going on, maybe some spread manure or something like that, but I want to get as many videos of this as I can. So we got another day of chopping left, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video when we're continuing on with the corn harvest here. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.